Good morning everyone and welcome to Stroll with Addy. Today we will be going to gorgeous Sorrento, Melbourne for a super fun day out. First up, we are jumping on Arthur's Seat Eagle Gondola to catch some epic views from the sky. Then we'll chill at the beach, munching on some good lunch that I got from home. After that, we are swinging by Port Phillip Bay and checking out the awesome observation beach. And finally, to wrap things up, we'll dive into the wild history at Quarantine Station. Trust me, it's got some heavy heartbreaking stories and I'll spill all the details. So hang out with me till the end and let's get this adventure rolling only at Stroll with Addy. Let's go! We are here at Arthur's Seat, a cable car. It's going to take you all the way up and then it's going to show you the good views of Sorrento, Dramana. Right at the top there, that's your cable car. Start from here, so we'll just go there, go up, get the good views right off the ocean down there, and then after that we'll head towards the beach. This is the boarding platform. Alright guys, so we are in now. So your door closes automatically and now we are leaving the station. You can even drive up there. You can drive all the way up to the point. We will be going to the top and then we'll get off and then see the view from the top. Come on the same cable car all the way down. We've paid for the two-way ride. We are at the top now. When you drive, you can actually drive and then come there as well, which is the parking lot. Since we got the cable car, we'll be going right at the depot right there. Actually looks really good from the top. Well, even the car park's looking beautiful, isn't it? The weather's really good as well. Actually, they have a cafe too. Looks pretty crowded though at the moment. Holiday season, of course. Okay, getting to the depot. Here we are. Door is probably going to open automatically. Yep, thought so.
There you go guys.
Hey.
You ready to jump out here?
Yeah, beautiful, thank you. So they've got a gift shop as well. That's the ticket price, so I don't need to put the price on the screen, so I'll just show you right here. Adult is one way, $24.50. We got the two way, so $33. And the infants are free, 0 to 3 years. So that's the cafe out there. As I showed you from the top, that's your car park right there. And this was the cafe that I was talking about. It's pretty crowded. We are not hungry as well, so we're not going to eat anything. There are a couple of signboards right there. Let's go. It says explore and then it actually gives you the whole map of the place. You can find out where you want to go. We are right here at the moment. There's a lot of place to see actually, so let's just go and then check out. If you come over here, get the ticket or from the information center, you probably would get this for free. So just get it and explore guys. Beautiful Australia. Do not forget to get your water. You definitely want to keep hydrated. It's a good park. It's a place where you can just chill, relax, take some photos. There's some people there just having good time, lunch, picnic I guess. Just something to look out. So it looks like there's a lookout there, so we'll probably go check it out. Matthew Flinder's cane, I'm not sure what that is. Our little map, and it's the Flinder's cane. It's a good idea to check out I guess. You can bring your car all the way up as well. Looks like it because people are driving, so yeah, if you are driving around it's a lot easier this way. You'll see a lot of places like this in Australia, like especially in Melbourne, Victoria. If you haven't, then do check out my hiking vlogs where you'll see like places like this, a lot of places like this. I can see a signboard right there, so I'm just gonna go in and check out as well. Let's go to Matthew Flinder's cane. That side was the station where we got off from our gondola. If you come straight out of the station, across the street you see this slope and then you're right here after that. So without further ado, let's go. Let's keep walking. Check out what is Flinder's cane. Make sure you get your sunscreen. I haven't got my second dose of sunscreen, which I'll get it done soon because the heat is extreme over here and then you don't want to get any disease or anything like that. In Melbourne, it's UV rays are pretty bad, so definitely get the sunscreen on, get your water, a backpack, and explore. I can see ocean that side, which I showed you from the gondola as well. Let's walk. It's not much, as I said, it's 200 meter. This circuit actually, it's taking us towards the road, the main road where you can drive all the way up. And I guess it's just the lookout. This is the road that goes up to the car park. And Matthew Flinder's cane, 2 minutes. Careful, yeah? Pretty dangerous to cross the road. Just gonna quickly cross the road, run. And there's a small pathway right here, and it says Summit Circuit Walk and Matthew Flinder's cane. So further down, you can bring your car, park your car right there just for like a few minutes. See a good spot from the viewpoint and then drive off. That's what people do over here. They keep stopping and checking out the viewpoints and take good photos. That's what we're gonna do at Stroll with Eddie as well. All I need from you guys is lovely like, share and subscribe. I'm gonna show you guys a really good view of the place. It's really amazing, guys. Just check it out and then I'll get back to you. Until then, I'll just get my sunscreen up as well and then we'll start walking. I hope you liked that view. It was amazing. It was breathtaking. Oh, I can't take my eyes off. As you can see behind me, look at that, guys. That is what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful. I know, like, we already saw it from the top of the gondola, but checking the view again and again from a different angle is beautiful in its own way. Anyways, let's continue our journey, guys. I'm gonna show you a lot of good places right here. Can't wait to touch the water right there. People are doing a lot of water sports because at the moment it is 32 degrees and it's absolutely hot. So the other side was nothing, so we just have to go the same way up. It's pretty much over this side. So this is it. This is the view that you get from here, but now we go up the same way that we came from. We were planning to go to the summit as well. Pretty much I showed you guys from the gondola itself, but if you do come here, definitely check out the summit if you're driving all the way up. I will try and go there as well before we take the gondola. So that was the viewpoint, guys. The view from there was spectacular. Now we're gonna go all the way up from here. It's all native bush over here, guys, but like I say you all in my every video that you're gonna be careful in Australia. I don't know about other states, probably the same as well, but in Melbourne, Victoria, trust me, guys, you don't want to go to places like that. Sometimes you want to just, you know, you feel like you want to be a bit adventurous and then go there, but trust me, it's got like the world's most venomous snakes, spiders, and you know, you don't want to get bitten by them, because if they do, you're dead, guys. If you stick to your pathway like this, it should be fine. I showed you the viewpoint as well, and also I hope you enjoyed the clip from the bottom to see the gondola. Now we move from here to another point. I think we'll go somewhere else and eat as well. It's like a lot of people over here. What we'll do is we'll go back to the gondola, that one right there. I wanted to show you the view from the top, so that's why I did it. Otherwise, I guess $33 per person to come such a short way. I guess it's pretty expensive, but it's really up to you guys. Like, it really helps the tourism though. Like, if you come over here and then do it, it's totally optional, as you can drive all the way up as well. So I'm just about to take the gondola back down, but I just saw this. It's really cute. Just wanted to show you guys as well. Just say do not touch. Just a display, but it looks amazing and beautifully created.
So we're just down for the day or down for the weekend? You travel that far for the day. Wow,
Yeah,
good effort. Yeah, huge.
That's it. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Yeah. So you guys can take some photos as well if you want. Before you get on, the guy over there asked us as well if you wanted to get the photo. You have your gift shop over here as well if you do need a gift. Nice little koala and kangaroo gift packs, and we've got gift cards as well. Let's go from here. Extremely hot at the moment, so this is the place behind me. As you can see is the station. Let's go to Sorrento. Nice good day, and it's only 2 o'clock at the moment, so we still have plenty of time. As you can see, those people going down, so they'll probably go down there and go towards that side, which is the station. You catch your gondola from there and go all the way up right there, or you can not come here and then just drive all the way up as well. So it's up to you either way what you want to do. For us, we just wanted to experience it, and I'll see you guys once I reach Sorrento. Just reached Sorrento, It's absolutely packed over here. Obviously the weather is good and it's a long weekend as well. There's no parking at all anywhere, so finally got one spot. I was just lucky, there was a car just coming out. I just parked in. Now I'm gonna get out of here, walk towards the pier, and we've planned to eat something there, so I'm just gonna eat the lunch that I got from home, and then we'll start walking around and I'll show you the places as well around here. This is how it looks like. These old cars are waiting for someone to come out, and as soon as they come out they park. So similarly I was just lucky, there was just a car coming out and then I let that car go and then I parked mine. So as you can see, a lot of people gathered and it's a wedding, so congratulations to them. Now we'll be heading towards the pier, so let's just go towards that. After I eat, I'll get a bit of energy, then we'll start walking around and I'll show you a interesting spot. I think I've locked my car, I'm not sure. Just gonna check it. That's the wedding that I was talking about earlier. I can see a lot of people, like, they're fanning themselves because it's really hot. Just gonna try and zoom this a bit. Look at that, the scene's amazing. There's like yachts, there's boats, and then the crystal clear blue water. The sky is blue, weather is really nice. Perfect weather to come out. Look at that. There's like a fun party going on at the moment. See that ship right there? That's a ferry, so obviously Sea Road ferry. So you can actually drive all the way to Sorrento and then you can actually put your car in, and then the ferry takes you all the way to the other side of the point, which is the Queen's Cliff. So that's the map that, guys, you can see how you can go from one point to another if you have a car and then you don't want to drive all the way back. You can actually put in the ferry, take the ferry and get your car out on the other side and then drive. Oh, it's such a shade right now. Alright, now I'm just gonna walk and then find a spot to sit and eat. Charlotte's probably finding a place as well. So look at this, guys, look at the view. And that's the ferry that I was talking about earlier. We'll go over there too, but for now let's just go and eat and I'll see you guys in a bit. What a lovely weather it is. Just sitting here looking at a serene beauty, natural beauty, looking at the water. The weather is perfect. This is just too good. It's hard, like, to work Monday to Friday, like, you know, you're sitting in front of a computer and just working all day, but when you get a chance like this, you don't want to miss it. It doesn't matter where you're from, just go out, touch grass, see places, enjoy the natural beauty. That is what matters, because it's really good for your mental health as well. That boat there, that ferry, is leaving now. It gets its passengers from here. You see that parking lot over there, so you can put your vehicle at the back and then that ferry goes all the way to Queen's Cliff. Cool way if you don't want to drive all the way back and then go to Queen's Cliff. It saves you a lot of time. As you can see behind me is the beach, guys. That's where we were sitting and then had our lunch. I showed you the boat as well, the ferry that was going to Queen's Cliff. We came from this way, so that's Melbourne, and this is Sorrento. So we came all the way from that end and drove all the way. We went to the gondola up there, and then this is where we came from, and now we'll be heading towards that side. So as you can see from the signboard as well, it says town centre, but then town centre we cross it and then we go to Portsea. So that's where we're gonna go. And then look at these beautiful houses. As you can see, these houses are your beach houses. There are some out there as well which are really expensive. The cafe that I was talking about, so you've got an Italian restaurant right there, there's another restaurant there, so you can see the vibe, right? So it's really busy and then nice. What people also do is they come for a overnight trip or like a weekend getaway, and then they just stay, enjoy this beautiful place, not only at day but at night as well. If you are someone who's looking to do a weekend getaway or come for a few days, then this place is amazing. But make sure that you look at the weather forecast as well, because this place right now is beautiful. Like, there's no wind, the weather is hot and nice. You just want to come during like peak season. This month, for example, this is a March month, December to March, I guess that'd be the perfect time because that's summer season in Melbourne. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick walk towards the pier area, and then I'm gonna show you guys as well how the pier looks over here. But before that, a bit of information around Sorrento. So it says Sorrento Foreshore Reserve. So as you can see, all the information here, screenshot this, and then if you want to read it at your own go, definitely do it. I'll do that later as well. Alright, so let's keep walking. So that's the restaurant that I was talking about, guys. I've had food from there. It's not bad. It's a little pricey because obviously it's near a beach area and you don't have a lot of a restaurant over here. So what I did this time is I got my own food. So if you want to do something like that as well, definitely do it because it will save you money. But if you want to enjoy your food, don't worry about getting the food and then want to eat at the restaurant, that's your place right there. And these were the men who served the Great War, which was 1914 to 1918 and 1939 to 1945. And they are the heroes of this local place, so salute to them and thank you for your service. Also, good thing about Melbourne is, I don't know about other places, there's public toilets around. If you want to use it, no need to pay for it. Heading towards the car park area, but then I'm not going to go this side. This is where you're going to enter your car to go to the dock where the ferry comes and then you can put your car in. Let's quickly go to the information center and then I'm just going to quickly show you the price. Sorry guys, looks like this is a cafe. Maybe it's somewhere. Take your car out, this is the exit, and I'm sure the entry is the other side. So you enter from here and then get the ferry and then go to the other side, the Queenscliff. And if you're coming to Sorrento from Queenscliff, then you take your vehicle and then come this way out. So I'm not sure guys how much is the cost, but what I'll do is, it says foot ticket, purchase and boarding. If you don't have a car as well, you can do a foot ticket. So you just walk through and then get your ticket, get in the ferry and then go. But for vehicle, like this car, how this car is entering, they probably would have booked their ticket online, or they probably would buy it somewhere inside, but I'm not sure how much the cost is. I'll check online and then maybe I'll put a reference right there in the screen. Okay, so look how beautiful it looks, guys. As you can see, this van is getting inside and you can see that cars lining up there, so they're waiting for the ferry to come, then they'll get onboarded, then they go to Queenscliff.
A few moments later.
We were planning to go to Fort Nepean, which is basically you take the road to Portsea and then you go to Fort Nepean National Park, so which is this, like as you can see behind me, this is the national park. Apparently it's closed. I guess only management vehicles can go. I didn't realize that because last time when we came we did trekking, so we had to walk, but that was during the winter season and the trekking would take us like roughly around 4 hours to complete. Right now we can't trek obviously, so what we're gonna do is we are just gonna go to the observatory point. It's really interesting though if you guys are here and then if you want to do a trek, this is a really good place. Like I'll show you in the map as well. You can actually explore a lot of places and these are really good places to see as well. Point Nepean National Park, and this is the end where you want to go, but they obviously don't have roads, only the management vehicles. We are right now here. So that's the car park, but we wanted to go, Fort Nepean right here, but then it's too far. So what we'll do is we'll just go to the observatory point. Most of the people, that's what they do. Then we'll see if we can see the quarantine area. It's got a really sad story, and these are the places that you can explore. You definitely need at least a few hours. Heading towards the observatory point, as you can see right here, it's a heritage walk as well. Observatory point is 500 meters away. Fort Nepean is 3.8. It's not much, but not the right time to do it. We will definitely explore in the future. The sun's about to set as well, so we have to go back to Melbourne as well, and Melbourne, it's like almost 3 hours drive as well, and see if we can go to the quarantine area. And as I said to you earlier, it's got a really good story to it. And you know what, just for you guys, I will go to quarantine area and I will explain the place to you as well. Not far away, it's like 400 meters, like literally right there. So let's go to observatory point. If you do a hike over here at this place, take a good amount of time out, like probably 3-4 hours. Trust me, you'll love this place. I've done the hike before and it's amazing. And as you can see right here, so this is Point Nepean Cemetery. Point Nepean Cemetery was established in 1854, replacing the quarantine station cemetery after beach erosion had unearthed burials. There's a really sad story as well about the quarantine area that I was talking about earlier, but this was the cemetery for the quarantine area. These are all Australian native plants. Doesn't require a lot of water, doesn't require a lot of care, and as you can see, it just grows. I like to explore places. Doesn't have to be like malls or buildings. It could be just bushes like this. Actually, to be honest with you guys, for me, I love seeing new places. If you haven't seen my Philippine edition, check that out. It's really cool. I loved Philippines, to be honest. People were really nice. Place is good. Food is fantastic. What do you want, right? But I like a bit of a change as well. I like to be alone too sometimes. It's just me, I guess. Away from noise, away from work, and somewhere like this kind of place. like middle of nowhere where there's no one right now, and it's just me, my camera, and you guys. So that's the observatory points. Let's go that way. I can see sand, so probably like this beach area. And you've got a bit of information here. It says threatened shorebird beach habitat. Threatened shorebirds rely on this beach for breeding, feeding and roosting year-round. Beach nesting birds breed during August to March. They make a shallow nest scrape and lay their eggs directly on the sand, either on the beach above the high tide or in the dunes. So like somewhere around here they lay eggs. This is March, so we just have to be careful. You don't want to step on the eggs. So this is what you can see from observatory point. It's not the hill, but it's the point. So you come down towards the beach area and then this is what you get to see. And that guy there, he's loving it with his speedboat. So what we're going to do now is we'll go to the quarantine area. Let's go. As promised, I am at quarantine station. I'm going to show you what this place is about. I'll give you a bit of a background on what happened. I'll start from the map. If you come here, places of interest and walks, it's got quarantine station, Wilson Folly track, all the tracks, range walk, etc. and Fort Nepean right there, which we couldn't go. Quarantine station is this. Point Nepean quarantine station is a place of outstanding historical significance. Established in 1852, it was a major place for quarantine purpose in Victoria until 1979. So this is the Port Phillip Bay, the whole area, and that's the Point Nepean, and quarantine station is right here. As you can see, there's a nurse, there's a man, and there's some people out there. The quarantine station was established in 1852 to protect Melbourne from highly contagious disease all the way from England. By the time it reached Port Phillip, there had been almost 100 deaths and nearly 400 passengers were ill with fever, diarrhea and dysentery. Males and females would be separated, stripped, scrubbed in hot shower, medically examined and vaccinated. There was a lot of death that happened over here, and earlier I showed you about the cemetery as well, where dead bodies were buried, a place where it remarks a sad story, so that's why I didn't want to speak a lot about that place. There's few information here as well. I'm not going to go through that, I'm not going to bore you, but really cool old pictures which fascinates me a lot. All these people, like all these heroes, all these army men, you know, massive respect for them. And I'm going to show you places here, but before that I'm really thirsty. Just going to drink some water. That is a drinking water, by the way, guys. If you are thirsty, if you see a tap like that anywhere in Melbourne, that'll be for drinking purposes. And they've got information center right there, but I'm sure it's probably closed by now. It's almost like 7:30. You must be wondering, like 7:30 it's still sunny because it's daylight at the moment. Like it's summers in Melbourne, we get our sunset somewhere around at 8:39, which you'll see while going back. I'm just gonna put a bit of a time-lapse video or just a normal video. And look at this, guys. This is what I'm gonna show you. These are the quarantine stations. As you can see, all the blocks right there, all cottages. These cottages were obviously used for quarantine purpose. Got a lot of history right here. There's not a lot of people because obviously it's late, and most of the people at the moment probably are enjoying themselves at the beach. Perfect for us. Like there's not a lot of people, so we can make our video nice and quiet and provide you all the information. You've got information center right there. It's probably closed. Let's check it out. No harm in checking. Look at the view, guys. Like it's amazing. Serene water, no wind, so good. Alright, I'm quite sure it's closed. Yeah, I think it's closed. Unfortunately, guys, it's closed. You just have to get all the information yourself. I can see some information right here. Same information as what I provided you earlier. We are here. So if we go this way, there's kitchen and there's ward 3, kitchen, dining room. Cemetery was right all the way back, which I showed you earlier. Sort of like showing us like how it was set up that way at that point in time. The stores and administration here. And there's matron right there, caretaker, shepherd's hut. So if we are here and if we go turn this way, right there is the ward 3 and the kitchen somewhere there as well. This is how it looks like, and I'm going to take a quick picture as well. It would be really cool if I had the information center open, but I guess like for myself I am going to check that online. For you guys as well, I guess the good option would be probably going online and then checking it out. But if you come over here, come like early, just go to the information center, you'll get all the information. We'll be heading towards Melbourne now. Thank you for watching this video, and I would love if you guys would like, share and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy your day, have a lovely time. Adios from Addy.